Right, hey, I was just at my local Dick's Sporting Goods, um, trying to see if they had some other stuff, just sports stuff and like that. And I went to the outdoor section and they had some pretty good knives. They had some Sog Seal Pup. I think they had the Twitch in this showcase. Some buck knives, some Gerber knives. Nothing real good. They had Benchmade Pika 2, Benchmade Vex, both red class knives. Some Leatherman, some Kershaw Leak and stuff like that. And then they had this, which I had looked at on the internet a while, just because it looked like a cool outdoor knife. And it probably will be a decent one for what it is. It's about $30 I paid for it. Not a huge investment, and it is pretty good, I guess. This is my first impressions on the knife, though. So I'll talk about the handle. They call it a thermoplast handle. It's like rubber and like plastic here, and what was nice on the pocket clip, it's like the plastic under it so it won't rip your pocket or be difficult to put in your pocket. Start out here. This is a ring. I guess they call it for easy access. Like you could put like a split ring or something like that on here, or like one of those clip it to gear. I thought it was an actual carabiner like my Leatherman, but it's not. But if you see that thing right there, that is a integrated bottle opener, so I can open bottles with this. So it looks like an ideal camp knife. Says Buck right there on there. It has a hole, but like a cutout, but I don't understand because it locks closed with this spin technology. The pocket clip is bent. It starts here and bend. 2 screws hold it, and it only is positioned here, but it rides really deep, almost like a SOG. Really nice for how deep it rides, but I wish you could put it over here, because I kind of start liking that since I put on my Ontario. But I don't mind it. It's not going to be a tactical knife. Well, neither is my Ontario, but I don't know. Just feels comfortable on that side for that type of knife, but this is fine. I think they call it the spin. If you see the gimping here, you'll be like, what's that for? It has regular jimping. It's for, since it locks closed, you pull that down and you flick it. Didn't see it in camera. You get your finger, you flick it open, and 750 it says right there with an arrow up, which I'm assuming is the model number because it says on the box 750 RedPoint. By the way, that's the name, Buck RedPoint. The handle comes in different colors. It comes in a gray like the top is, but this is in black. It comes in yellow and blue, I think. I was gonna get the black probably anyways. One thing is I wish it came in plain edge, but even on the internet it's only partially serrated. But I'm fine with it because the serrations on this are sweet. They are awesome. The little grooves, the big grooves right here, those are sharp. And the points, the 3-prong points, those are wicked. I mean, that's just some good serrations. I have to give prompts to the Buck, and the blade came razor sharp also. But all knives should. I think feeling this feels like a hollow point. I mean hollow grind. So it starts here, kind of swoops in and comes back. The grind starts pretty high, so that's pretty good. So it says 750 with an arrow up, And then on the back, unfortunately, it says China, which kind of confused by because I thought Buck is a US made knife, but I guess this one isn't since it's rather cheap. But I don't know, it's only $10 less than some like the Buck 110. The only thing is I'm worried about this knife is it's definitely, I'm not going to try batoning with it. It's batoning small sticks like I do with my Ontario or my Gator. This has a much stronger lockup. I'm not sure exactly what it is that holds the blade in place, but it flicks open pretty nice. There is a little wiggle, and there's a little bit of side to side, but there, I will tighten that when I'm finished with the review. But up and down, I'm fine with it. Nowhere near as bad, severe as that Gator, the first Gator I had. Like if I am cutting, I won't feel it moving. It's just a little bit, and I'm not going to hard use this. I'm probably going to use this as a really good camp knife. It's relatively small. Some specs on the knife. I think it's a 2.35 or it's under 3-inch blade. And I'm not quite sure how long it is. Closed, I think it's like 4 or something. So it's small knife. Like I'll compare my Ontario, which is a big knife, and I also put a orange lanyard on it. If you see my channel page, I have a picture of it with some feather sticks. So on cavalry lovers, here I'll zoom out a little bit. Smaller. But I like it. I think I like it a little better than the Leatherman, even though it's another small knife I have. Just because cool opening, wicked serrations. It's kind of got the bottle opener type easy carry kind of thing like the Leatherman has. The only thing I don't like is the lockup. I don't know how good the lockup will be, but I like this knife. It looks like it'll be a good camping knife. Might take it to my friend's hunting cabin, but I don't know, because I was going to take my Ontario. Might just take this because this is cool and it's not that big. So I don't know much else to say about it, but I think this is like the only review on YouTube of this knife. So it's my review of the Buck RedPoint. Stay tuned. I have a Altoids tin I made, which I'll be reviewing. So talk to you later. Hey, sorry, I cut film and I realized I did a little paper cut test and I should show. It's really sharp. My Buck RedPoint I just bought. Check out the review. Well, actually, I'm gonna cut this. I'm gonna put this at the end if I can. So here we go. This is the plain edge. It's partially serrated. That's scary sharp. And then here's the serrations. I'm either getting it on here or in the deep part. Both parts are cutting. So that's just a quick cut test.